So, the reason why I'm up here is because I've embraced my past to give birth to a new me, right? And how I did that was ultimately becoming the CEO of my own life. And when I say the CEO of my own life, I mean controlling everything that I can control in my life. You know, mastering my brain, really. And I'll start out where I'm at in my life today, and I'll transition to where I come from and where I plan to go. So, I'm the owner of Alpha Elite Plumbing and Heat, and our main goal in life is to really educate, elevate, motivate, and inspire not just our customers, but everybody we come into contact with. So I really educate our employees, our team members, they're the CEOs of their own life, that hey, if we can go into a customer's house and we can do one of those 4 pillars, educate, elevate, motivate, or inspire, that's 5-star service right there. Because I'm really passionate about those 4 things, because I have lived a very negative and destructive life. You know, so my mission, right, my pain is your gain. Alpha Elite does the people right, because my whole life has been full of pain. And I understand how to transition that pain into positivity, right? Because part of positivity is negativity. You know, everybody has something negative that they're negative about, right? So one of the things that I accomplished in my life to become the CEO of my own life and not just my business was really the belief. I had to believe in myself. And once I believed in myself, I had a vision. I knew what I want in life. And through that vision, you have to do massive action is the key to changing one's life. You know, massive action is something that I'm huge on, right? Like owning this business, especially a plumbing business, things will always go wrong. Like yesterday, I got a call from one of my guys and said, hey, we flooded out the 10th floor of this apartment building. That's a terrible call, right? But because I'm a CEO of my own life and because I've mastered my brain, I don't freak out. I stay calm, cool, and collective, and we're professionals. We handle ourselves in a professional manner. Now, it didn't turn out to be something that was major, but that's just like life, right? Business is like life. We're a CEO of a business, we're the CEO of our own lives. And when I hire my employees, my team members, I call them, they don't like me to call them employees, I tell them, look, you're the CEO of your own life. And what you put into this, you're ultimately going to get out of this, right? So, yeah, on paper, it's employee-employer aspect, but my culture is, hey, we're all in this together. We're just we all have the same goals, is to live a happy, successful life, you know? So that's how I started my business. But one of the things I really struggled with in my life was to embrace my past, right? I lived a very evil, very destructive, very negative life, but also some of the best memories of my life was this time right here. A lot of pain, a lot of destruction. I lost a lot of good friends to something that we just believed in because that's all we knew. And that's one of my goals in life, one of my missions in life is to educate our youth that, hey, just because you come from this doesn't mean you have to live this way the rest of your life. Because half of those people right there are in prison or dead. And actually a lot of those people right there are successful business owners in Colorado Springs. You know, so that's how I had to really just say, look, Diego, that's what makes you who you are. That's why our business is going to succeed, and that's why I'm going to succeed in life, because I am proud of where I come from, and I am proud because I know how to take, I done it, I lived it. I took my life from a negative, destructive, very small mindset to now a very positive, happy, healthy, giving lifestyle. And one of the main factors was I had to embrace my past to give birth to who I am today. And you know, those are all people just like everybody here. you know, and that's my family. So, how to become your own CEO. One of the things I did in my life is I took extreme ownership. I owned everything that was going on in my life, all the choices that I've made leading up to the point that I made the choice to, you know, massive action, like I said. So I took responsibility, I took accountability, and I started to train my brain. Extreme ownership is the practice of owning everything in your life to an extreme degree. You know, and somebody that had really had my back to the fullest is my wife, right? Growing up, I was always exposed to negative, destructive things, and she always kept me level-headed, right? So one day, she picked me up from a jail cell, and at this time, I was very bitter, very angry, very aggressive individual. And she told me, she said, "Look, Diego, you are in charge of your own happiness. I'm not going to make you happy. Your kids ain't going to make you happy. Nobody will make you happy but you. So you figure out what you want. You figure out what you want in life." And I woke up that next day, and somewhere in my brain flipped. I said, she's right. I took extreme ownership, and I owned who I was at that time. Behind every good man is a strong woman. Without her right there, I wouldn't be up here talking to you guys. And that's the truth. So she couldn't be here today because we got all the kiddos at the house, you know, with the fear going on. But she's here with spirit. There's my beautiful kids right here. You know, just looking at this, I took my life from a very negative, very painful, very destructive lifestyle. And this just keeps me going, motivates me to just be a better person. You know, I took responsibility and accountability, and that's what it takes to become the CEO of your own life. And I preach this to my company every day. Hey, you guys are a CEO. Don't forget that. Just because I'm in a position as a business owner doesn't mean that you guys are not CEOs of your own life. And that's really my message. That's really what I'm spreading to people, is if we can educate, elevate, motivate, and inspire a human being on the daily, my job is done, and I feel good about it. See, I should have went to that slide first. But social impact, I strive to make an impact within this community, and how we're going to do that is with those 4 pillars. And we're already doing it to this day. So one of the things I really do is I admire to inspire, right? I've embraced my story, and it's kind of hard to tell you a whole story in 10 minutes, but if you take anything away from this, take that if I've changed my life, anybody can change their life for the better, you know? And I'm a driving force behind that to show people that knew a certain version of me that, hey, if I done it, anyone can do it. Because people who knew me back then and know me now are extremely proud of me. So if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Are you ready to be the CEO of your life? Yes. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.